Hello everyone, this is September the 8th, 2023. I'm in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and it is 11 a.m. and the current temperature is 24 degrees. So, I'm in the South End today, walking around down here. Haven't done that for a while. I haven't walked South End for a while, so we'll see if we can find something I haven't been on recently, and we'll enjoy our walk, okay? So right now I'm walking up Morris and Barrington Street. But I'm walking up Morris. All right. What a beautiful day we have here today. This is absolutely one of our better days. We didn't get any better than this in the middle of summer. So it is, like I said, 24 degrees Celsius. I don't know what it's going to, I'm not sure, but it is really nice. Kind of summer-like, kind of warm. A little tiny breeze, not a lot. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this walk because we're starting off in the South End. You never know where I'll end up, but I'm starting in the South End. All the university students are back in town now. A lot of them are looking for places to live. Many have already found them, but for some, it's going to be rough trying to find a place for everybody. So hopefully they do. Hopefully they all find a place and their year goes good. There's always a few falls by the way every year, but hoping that it works out for everybody. I absolutely love walking these streets with the trees hanging out over them. So you get a little bit of shade even when it's sunny, and it's great. Love it.
Yeah, used to get down, she still had the text, so she just texted.
There's a nice shady street right there. One-way street. So you can notice I see some of the university buildings right here. We are walking in the university area. It's not all universities. There's university buildings, and then there's houses and different things, stores. Yeah, we are in the university area. Dalhousie University, and there's St. Mary's University, and I think there's another one too. I'm not sure. I think there's three, but maybe not. All right, I am at the intersection of Morris and Queen. Now we could go, I don't know, let's stay with Morris for another block. Okay, then we'll maybe go up the next street. Okay, I guess we can cross safely without getting hit. I think we can. Yeah, we'll go one more block before I veer off of Morris. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be, I'm not right up on the date, but I would think after we had Monday off, that Tuesday might have been the beginning of university. Kind of looks that way because, but I could be wrong. I haven't heard it from any source. I'm just, just saying it could be. But there's an awful lot of university people walking around. I know they're all back and ready to start another year. I'm on Birmingham Street. Don't you just love the color of all the houses down here? Red and blue and yellow and gray. It's so quiet right here. Birmingham Street. Remember that. You want a quiet walk in the city. Birmingham Street is very quiet and shady. Lots of trees. Lots of leaves are falling too. Look. Lots of leaves on the ground. Many leaves have fallen. You know why I'm down in the South End today? I'm thinking about maybe going to Starbucks. Not right away though. I gotta earn it. I gotta get my video done and then I go to Starbucks. Okay, that's my rule. No stopping today in the middle of my video like I did the last one. I went to the Java Blend down by the waterfront on Sackville Street. First time going there. Actually going, I walked by it, I knew where it was. As one of my people I talked to on the comment section told me about there was a Java Blend down there, so I went and looked it up, and yes, it was there, and I found it, and it was small. And she told me it was a very small one, and she wasn't joking. It's a small one, but it's mostly a takeout. The one down there is mostly a takeout. I think there's room for about 4 or maybe 5 people in that restaurant. It's mostly takeout, but you can sit there. There's stools, I think, for maybe 4 people, maybe 5. I wasn't paying real close attention, but it was either 4 or 5 stools in there. So, yeah, it's hit and miss if you get to sit down in there. But anyways, I went to Java Blend yesterday, and so I'm thinking today may be a Starbucks day. So I'm in the area, but I'm not going there yet. Well, it's almost a weekend again. Friday. It's Friday again. I love Fridays. Fridays are the best day because it's almost the start of the weekend. Friday night can be considered the start to your weekend. These buildings are really flying here, getting done now. They're really going at it. We're still waiting for our new building too. We're supposed to have moved in 1st of September, and then it was the 1st of October, and now it's the 1st of November. But they guaranteed it for sure. We could give our notice because we'll be in there on the 1st of November. But it's not this building. I'm just looking at this one. Ours is out Sackville area. So, waiting for our, waiting to get in out there. I don't like moving, but it's going to be nice to be in a, a nice area and a nice modern building. Our building right now, we have 12 apartments in our building, and they have a laundry room, and they have one washer and one dryer for 12 families. Can you imagine that being enough? No, it's not. It's not enough. So we don't go there. We don't go there at all to our laundry room. We go out to a laundromat and do our laundry, and that's one reason I'm going to be really tickled to get into a building, and we've got all new appliances in our apartment, so we're going to be not going out at all for laundry, but doing it right home. That's going to be wonderful.
Hi, honey.
Everything's good. How are you?
Good, honey, good.
Nice day.
Yeah, it's here today.
Well, I'm just on Spring Garden briefly, and now I'm going to get back off it here in a minute. Just took it off of it to Cumberland Block, and then we're going to go back into the residential again. I may pop out on here again. We'll see as I walk around a little bit in the south end today. I gotta leave you with a nice video for the weekend. Well, I gotta go across the street to go down. So we'll just cut right down past the library right here and go down Queen Street. We crossed it earlier. I didn't come up Queen Street. Oh, sorry, I got something stuck in my tail here. Hopefully I got it now. All right, so we're gonna go down Queen Street. And you can see this building as I showed it to you from when it was just a hole in the ground. When they were blasting over here, I made videos. And now here it is, almost done. Well, as I wouldn't say almost done, but the outside is getting there. Then they got all the inside stuff to do. A lot of work yet. When do I think people will be moving in there? Well, some of them are pretty close to being done. The ones down here. Well, let's see. What do I think? I'm thinking maybe spring. Might be it. Might be when people will be moving in. Maybe in spring. But I don't know. It just depends. Depends how many people they got working in there, how fast they are. who's doing it, yeah, all these factors. Supply, if the things they need come in right when they need them, they get their supplies on time, that will help. If they don't get their supplies on time, then they can't. They get held up. Well, that sun is getting warm, and look at that sky. Just blue. I don't see a cloud anywhere in that whole sky. Amazing. Great Friday. A great way to go out the week. Start your weekend. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. In this neighborhood, or what, any neighborhood in Halifax, it's a beautiful day today. I can't say what it'd be like in other cities. I know Montreal is getting heavy rain today. I got an alert on my phone because we've been in Montreal and looking at weather and stuff. Now they're sending me alert for Montreal, along with my own Halifax weather. So it said, alert, heavy rain today in Montreal. So we picked a good time to go up there. It was beautiful the whole time we were there. The day we picked to go to Toronto, it started raining there that day. And when we came back from Toronto the next day, the sun was out again. So we dodged a bullet on that one rainy day, and we had our whole vacation with no rain. So, and we did see some drops during our travels, but not affecting our vacation, because when we got back it had stopped. The next day was beautiful again. So, and now it's been really nice here since we came back. So we're having a great end to summer. A great end to summer. And it is an end to summer because on the 21st of this month, it will be the official beginning of fall. So we'll see how all that goes for us. All right, how the fall's going to be and how the winter's going to be. I hope we get a mild winter. I really hope we do. And it's possible we could get a mild winter. But you never know. I hope you folks get a mild winter wherever you are, whatever city you're in. I know a lot of the people I talk to are in Toronto, and out west, and all different places. And hopefully you have a good winter too. Very nice and shady again down here. I had to take a side street because it was getting quite warm there. It's getting warm now. I didn't even bring a jacket this morning. I knew wasn't going to need one because it was already starting to get warm. No need for a jacket today. Some renovations going on here right now. In these buildings. Yeah, I'm just going to spend my time in the South End today. I hope you enjoy our walk. It's not anything too exciting here, but maybe you're from here. Maybe you're away and used to live in the South End. Well, then you'll enjoy this video. Even if you used to live in Halifax, maybe you live in the North End, but you still probably enjoy looking at this video as I walk along the South End streets. I see somewhere we could check it out. There's a place called Spencer House Park. Let's go see what it's like in Spencer House Park. I guess I can walk in here. It says South End Community Daycare, but it says park too. So I should be able to go up in here. We'll see if it goes anywhere. If it don't go anywhere, I'll come back out. But if it goes to a park, then we'll walk through there and look at Spencer Park. Spencer Park, is that what they call it? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting the name of the daycare mixed up with the park. Could be. Oh well, we'll walk up here and see what we have. It looks like a through street. I'm walking on this side because it's cooler. It's starting to get warm now. Okay, you got the daycare over here. So we're not interested in that. We want to see the park that's up here. It sounds a little familiar, this park. I think I might have seen it before. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think I may have been. Hi! That little kid was hovering. Hi. I turned around and looked and said hi. I guess they're interested in what I'm doing here, making a video. Hi! Hi! Ah, there. Well, this is the park. I guess you got basketball, and you've got a fenced-in area here for it, and out here is a graveyard. All right, let's just walk right through it, shall we? There's the views. Was the tallest building in Halifax. I'm not sure about the new one up there on Almond and Roby. If it's taller, I'm not sure. They're close. They're about the same. I think somebody told me this one was 35 or 36 stories. Somewhere around that. And the one up there is in the same ballpark. So I'm not sure. They might be the same height. One might be, well, the new one might have outdone this one. I'm not sure about that. So as far as I know, we don't have any 40-story buildings yet in Halifax. So I know all you guys in Toronto with your 80 stories and the stuff you're getting now. You're going to say, Halifax, you haven't got nothing down there yet. I know. Well, we're getting there. We're building. It's going to take us a while to get up to those heights, but you never know. As the city grows, so do the buildings. These are all people in the war that died, by the way, because I see private, lieutenant, private, corporal. They're all people that died in the military, and I can see the dates that they passed. This guy was February 1949. The war was just beginning. This one was 1948. And this was 48. So there must have been some fighting going on in 48. They always say World War II was from 1949 to 1940. 1940. Oh, sorry. I got my. Don't listen to me. 1939 to 1945. That was the date. So I guess these people didn't die in the war in 1949. They died after the war, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? There's one, October 1944, another 1944. They died in the war, that's for sure. It's a very big graveyard here. You can see the graves on both sides. And soon going to be surrounded by buildings. But we're just out walking, exploring. These ones here, I don't think are the same thing. They're corporals and stuff, but this guy died in 1963. He would have been out of the war at age 78. So yeah, you know, these are people who were in the military, but well, I guess it's a military graveyard as far as I can determine. You don't necessarily have to have been in the war, but I guess you had to be in the military to be part of this crowd. All right. I hear a crow right up there. Wonder what he's crowing about. Can you see him? Right there. This is weird. We got flowers and leaves on the ground, same time. Well, we came in over there by the daycare, and we're going to go out this one. I think this is Queen Street again, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll walk down this way. And when I get to the intersection, I will know if it's Queen Street or perhaps something else. Okay. I want to cross the street because I want to enjoy the shade from these trees because it is getting warm. I say well, it must be around 25 now. I'm not sure of the temperature because I'm using my phone here, but it's going to be at least 25. If it keeps on at this rate, it's going to be close to 30 before the day's over. So there's where we was right there. I'll tell you this, I think it's Queen Street, but just in case I'm wrong, I'll check the sign down here. No, I don't know everything about Halifax. I know a lot about it, a lot more than I did before I came here, I can tell you that. I know a good deal about it, but To tell you the name of every single street that I walk on, no, I can't do that. But yes, it is Queen. I see the sign right there. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't, but I see it from here. Yeah, I am on Queen Street. Okay. Queen Street's good. I thought it was, but you never know. It could be. I want to tell you the right names of the streets. I don't want to get them wrong here, so. Queen and South Street. All right, what do we want to do from here? Do we want to go down or do we want to go straight through? Let's go straight through. The reason I say that is because I've been on South Street not that long ago. Oh, I got a green, I can go. There we go. I've walked down South Street not that long ago, so I'm going to just go right across it and keep on going. Down in this neighborhood. Yes, I've been here too, but not recently. You know, if you're going to make videos in a city the size of Halifax, you're going to have to walk on the same streets more than once. The only thing is, things change. New buildings go up, different people, different circumstances, all these things. So things change. So you have that. It might be the same street, but there's always something different. I'm going right down over the hill. I know where this goes because I've walked up it before. This time we're walking down there. That's all we did when we were in Montreal. Uphill, downhill, and never got too many level streets. But St. Catharines is quite level. St. Catharines Street, which is the main street through downtown Montreal, is quite level. But a lot of the streets are steep uphills and then steep downhills. That's the nature of Montreal. It's a good deal like Halifax in that way. They got a harbor. You don't have an ocean, but they got a harbor because St. Lawrence Seaway comes up there. And a lot of boat traffic in the harbor. And let's see, other commonalities. You have hills, all hills everywhere, like here. And there's a lot of old buildings, a lot of history in Montreal. A lot of old buildings. And you can take tours. We took tours in several old buildings while we were up there. My wife went to Nuns Island to a spa. So she saw something I didn't see. I didn't see Nuns Island. Not sure. You can drive onto it, so I guess it's still an island, but you can drive onto it. Well, let's see. I'm down in the south end now, down in the deep south, as I like to say. In the south end. Let's go another street yet, okay? Let's keep going. Keep going. You'll know where you are when I swing this around. You can see what's here. You'll know where this is. All right, I'm gonna turn around. It's Obies and the big tall buildings right behind and liquor store down there. These things were all here if you left here the last few years or longer. These things were all here, so you know the area where I'm walking. I see a nice little shady, I call them parkettes. I don't call them parks, I call them a parkette. These little corner parks. That's what they call them in Toronto, parkettes. But I haven't seen that name here, parkette, and it's just a park. Just a little park in the corner here where I can walk through it, get a little bit of shade on the way through. And I think we'll go to the next street. Then we'll maybe make a left on the next street or something. I think that's what we'll do. Anything to get a little bit of shade, because it's getting quite warm out. I wouldn't want to be wearing a heavy pair of black jeans today. That wouldn't be good. Or a jacket. Thankful I left at home. Yep. The Up Store. I haven't seen one of them over around this area too much, but there it is. The Up Store. UPS. This is a grill, grill bar. Yep, okay. That garbage truck makes a lot of noise. All right, let's go down. What is this street? The sign is bent. I can't read it. Victoria Street. There we go. Let's go down Victoria. Okay.
Oh, good girl.
Let me see. What is MASALA Delight? Oh, Indian cuisine. Masala Delight, fine Indian cuisine. There's the sign. Yes. Our demographic is changing here. We have lots of folks now from India living in Halifax, as well as other Asian people. We have lots of people that came here from Africa. Let's see, we got from various parts of the world has come here to Halifax to live. But that's what makes it interesting, when you can get food from all these places. People come from China. A lot of times they open up a Chinese restaurant. Or people come from India, they do that. They come from everywhere. They got a restaurant that caters to, like, Middle Eastern. There's a lot of Middle Eastern restaurants popping up. No, I'm not going into Tim Hortons in the South End today because I want to go to Starbucks and hang out. All right, so there's Tim's in the South End, but I'm not going there. I'm just going to continue right on past it, and I'm going to go to Starbucks today. across the street here before the car goes by. All right. Now, been a long time since I did anything right down here. Look, there's a big cruise ship in today. It's huge. Right there. Do you want to walk over and have a look at it? Okay. Maybe we'll just take a little detour. We'll walk over and see if I can get a look at the cruise ship. It's a good sized one. Bigger than a lot of the ones that come in. That means I gotta walk up to Peace and Friendship Park, go down the side street, and try to get a look at that ship. Wow, I've been 41 minutes making this video. I don't feel like it. It feels like 20 minutes. So I never cease to be amazed at how the time flies when I'm making a video, and it don't feel like hardly any time. Oh no, well we can kind of see it from here, but there's the train's in the way too. You can see it, but can't see a whole thing. So we'll try up here. And you can never get right down where they are because of customs and stuff. They keep them, they don't want to risk any illegal activities going on there, so they don't let the public go down where the boats are. We can get fairly close, but not a perfect view. But we might as well take a walk down. We're right here in the neighborhood, so why not, right? Maybe I'll end my walk in Peace and Friendship Park, because that's a nice spot to wind this video down. We'll be up close to an hour by the time I get down and have a look at the boat and then come back and stop in the park. Okay, so that's the plan. There it is, look. We can see it pretty good from here. The Norwegian Escape. It's a big ship. There's a lot of people on that boat. There was a couple in here the weekend, but they weren't nearly as big as that one. So we'll go over and try to get the best vantage point to look at that ship. Because I know a lot of people like to see cruise ships. Yeah, not everybody gets the chance to see them very often because you got to live at a port city where cruise ships come in, and there's not that many of them. So we took a cruise in Montreal. They call it a cruise. I wouldn't call it much of a cruise, but it was a cruise. A cruise on the St. Lawrence Seaway. And I think it was gone an hour or something like this. They have food on that boat, but we didn't eat in there because we'd already had breakfast and it was too early for lunch. So my wife had a pop and I had a coffee, and that was what we got in there. But everybody sits at tables on that cruise, so whatever you want, you can just have it right there. And we had a good time. Really did, yeah. I took some good pictures of the city too, from out in the water, from the perspective of out in the middle of the St. Lawrence. There we go. This is about probably as good as it gets with this fence around here. Not going to see any more of it than that. I'll go down this way so you can see how long it is. It's huge. This is a big, big cruise ship. I can't even see it all, but we're gonna we're going to see what we can of it. I'll come over here, and that's the best. That's about the best I'm going to be able to do. Is when I come over here. Okay. This will probably be my best shot at the cruise ship when I get down here a little bit more, because it's still kind of hampered right there. Okay, so we'll come down a little bit more, and then I'll try to get a good shot of it as best we can. Okay. All right. I think soon we'll be as good as it gets. right about here, maybe a little bit more. I'll try it from right over here, and that's it. That's as close as I can get. It's the best I can see from here. There it is. There it is, right there. Okay. And there's a lot of floors on that too. Wow, looks like a water slide or something up there. The Norwegian Escape. I can only imagine what it must be like. I've never been on a cruise like that, but it must be fun. Well, we had to settle for our little cruise on the St. Lawrence, because that was our vacation this year. All right, I'm going towards Peaks and Friendship Park. I'm going to end this video. Let's see how we do it now. I can't read it because the sun's shining on my screen. So maybe we'll try another picture from farther away, from back here, where these people were. Maybe try one from here and see what we can do. I'll give you one more shot at it from here, okay? There it is. There it is, the mighty Norwegian Escape. There it is. All right, that's it. Let's go. So, here we are, Via Rail, Maritime Bus, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, all right here. What more could you want, right? We went on our vacation this year. We made a pact. We was not going to rent a car. We were going to walk or take the subway when we got to Montreal. Like every year we go to Toronto and we rent a car and then we drive around. And you miss so much driving around. You gotta get off of that car and walk if you want to appreciate the city. So when we got to Montreal, we called an Uber to pick us up at the airport, took us to our hotel, and from that moment on, there were no more Ubers. It was walk. Take the subway. We figured it out. The subway is new to us. The Metro, they call it. And it was brand new to us. But we learned it. The Orange Line took us from where we were. There was a I'm going to sit right here. There was a I lost my train of thought there. I fooled around too long. Oh yeah, I got it now. There was a subway station right near our hotel, and so we only had to walk about 5-6 minutes maybe to the subway station. And the Orange Line, they're all color coded. The Orange Line take you right downtown. You don't have to get off. It loops around. So you don't have to get off, take any other subway to get downtown. You just stay right on it. It goes down around the Atwater area, down around there. You get off, then you can walk up the hill, and you're right there, close to St. Catharines Street, and not very far from everything really. You can walk to everything downtown. That's how we put on so many kilometers walking. One day it was 21 kilometers at the end of the day. That's a lot of walking. And there was a couple other days around 20 as well. So here we are. Looking one more time at that big cruise ship. There it is. Get a better look from here, don't you? Yeah, okay. If I stood on this stool, on this bench I'm on, see there's a bench here. I'm going to stand right up on it. And maybe I can get a better look at the cruise ship from here. This would be about my best look, and I'll zoom it up. Okay, there we are. Now I'll just zoom it up a little bit. There. How's that? Is that a good shot of the cruise ship? Maybe I'm too big. There we go. From here I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's over 10 stories high. That's how big that cruise ship is. Oh well, there we are. I'm turning back around. Gotta zoom it the rest of the way out. If I'm not there, maybe I am. Maybe it is all the way. Okay, looks like it's all the way. All right, back down off of my perch there. All right, now, if you enjoyed this video, push that like button. If you're not yet a subscriber, I hope you'll just reach out there and push that subscribe button. That'd be great. It's always nice to get new subscribers. And you know what I love the most is when you make comments. Send me a little message on the comment section, and I promise you I'll answer you back. Unless something happens and I missed one. It's been known to happen. But if I don't miss any, I will message you back on the comments, okay? Some people I started talking to my friend Roger out in Vancouver probably 2 or 3 years ago, and we're still having talks on there. So, and Mike out in Manitoba, and different ones that it's been going on for quite a while. We talk back and forth. So it'd be great if you send me a little comment in the comment section. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Let me see. What did I leave out? Oh yeah, there's a like thing there. You can push that if you want. Not a big deal, but if you want to give me a like, that's good. And I guess that's all there is to that. Well, on that note, I hope you're having a really good day, enjoying the last little bit of summer. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.